Hey guys, I have not been on here in so long. I just thought I'd make a video because I know Drugstore has been coming out with a lot of good stuff like palettes, foundations, and everything like that. These palettes aren't brand new or anything, but they're some of my favorites, and I just want to talk to you guys about I can't talk. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about them. So mostly it's Wet n Wild, and then there is an NYC product in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So this one's the Wet n Wild palette, one of them, and it's the Studio Eyeshadow Palette. I don't know if it really has a name, but these are really beautiful colors. My bad. Oh, goodness. Okay. These are really beautiful colors. I would say they're mostly fall, or they could be spring, but as you can tell, you have like gold, like a peach color right there, and then your transition shades. I really like this palette because it's not a dry product. I feel like some drugstore products lack with the formula, but these ones on the other hand are very creamy to the touch, and as you can tell, they're very pigmented. And I'll swatch for some reason the matte color is very pigmented and very smooth. So yes, I really like this eyeshadow palette because it lasts quite a long time on your eyelid, as long as you put eye primer. I always use eye primer on any with my eyeshadows. I'm not making sense, sorry, it's been a long time since I made a video, but I really do enjoy this palette, and I believe, I don't know price range, it's probably $5 to $6 the most, because Wet n Wild is very affordable, and that's one of the reasons why I really like them. And another product, this is actually from NYC. It's gonna look very similar, but I feel like this is more fall than anything. But as you can tell, these colors are always like something you would use, so it's on a daily basis you would use these. And again, also these are very creamy, pigmented, smooth to the touch, and they transition very well when you're buffing it out on your crease. They do blend very well, and that's one of the reasons I really do like this palette. So that's that. And price wise, it's probably $6. Another Wet n Wild palette, which is very similar to the first one I showed you. And when I first saw it, I thought it was the same palette, but it's not. This one's the Wet n Wild Au Naturel. Show you. I mean, packaging looks like that. And this is what the colors look like. So this palette is probably one of my favorites from Wet n Wild. What really gets me in this palette is this cranberry shade, because in the fall everybody's into that cranberry shade, and there's so many brands out there that have this color, but obviously you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on it, and this is one of the most affordable brands you could get, and I would definitely recommend it. I don't know, let me swatch it. I haven't used it in a little while. Yeah, this is quite pigmented, like really pigmented. And I'll swatch it. So that's the swatch. And it does have fallout, but I'm pretty sure a lot of eyeshadows have fallout, even if they're very expensive. And they do have your shimmer shades and your matte shades. This one was probably $5 also. And Wet n Wild again. This is probably one of their basic and one of the first eyeshadow palettes they've came out with. It's the Comfort Zone palette. And it's really messy, sorry. I did get a lot of use out of this. I haven't used it in a long time, but I do remember that I really loved it because these are one of the smoothest, buttery, most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever used. And this is probably, I got this palette before I even started shopping for like high brand eyeshadow palettes, until like 4 of them obviously, but this is a great option if you can't afford high brands. So the only thing that I don't like about it is that there is no matte shades. As you can tell, they are all shimmery. And it doesn't make any sense because it says crease, like it'll say crease, eyelid, and then like brow bone, which that does not make any sense, but basically these are all for your eyeshadow, your eyelid base. I really like, which one is it? This one. So this is, you see that? It's like duochrome. So it like looks red in one light, and the other light it looks kind of like silver, platinum, whatever you want to call it. And this cranberry shade, it's very misleading because it looks cranberry, and then when you put it on your eyelid, it looks black. So I don't know if I would call it duochrome too, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that one because it just makes you have a black eye basically. But these other shades are very pretty. These 2 shades, perfect for spring if you are doing those spring looks. This one would definitely like open your eye up and just make your eyes look bright. And then one of my other 2 palettes, another Wet n Wild little palette. This is a trio. It's the Walking on Eggshells, and I'm sure you've heard of it because when they first came out, this is what a lot of people were talking about. So this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like a white, but it's a pearly pink pearlescent color. And this is a light brown shade, and this is your brow bone shade. This is actually, it looks matte, but it's not. It's actually quite shimmery. But yeah, I would put this on my brow bone because it's not so shimmery that it would look like it goes on the lid, but you can put it on the lid if you want. But yes, these colors are really pretty. If you don't like dark makeup, you'd probably like this. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the same quality as this because, you know, they're the same brand line, and they did make it to have the same formula, so they're buttery, creamy, just everything you'd want to look for in an eyeshadow. And then my last eyeshadow palette, it would definitely have to be the LA Colors. This is actually from Dollar Tree. I never think I'd find something like this at Dollar Tree, but these colors are so pretty. I really like them. This color in the middle, I don't know how to explain. It's like a coppery, I mean, it's like a copper color, and this one's a brown taupey shade, and this one's basically a yellow shade, but these are all shimmery. This one is almost metallic-y when you put it on the lid, or if you wet it even, makes it even more metallic. And I just really love these shadows because you wouldn't believe how easy to blend they are, but also how long they last on the lid. It's crazy. As long as you have a good primer, you're good to go. It doesn't matter how much it was. This is an excellent quality product. $1 at Dollar Tree. But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this one. The only thing is fallout, which, you know, all eyeshadow palettes have. But yeah, that's probably just the only bad thing about it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So that is all the eyeshadow palettes. I have eyeshadow mess on my hands, so I'm gonna go clean that up. But thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.